All right, here we are into Shoal Creek. I just got done touring over at Kings Ridge and some of those little neighborhoods in there. Go check out that video. Those are lower price points than the neighborhood, than the houses in this neighborhood. Those had a median of about 750. These have a median of about $1 million. That's because some of these houses are going to give you better views. They're kind of backed up to the wooded area in here as well. Kind of like this neighborhood right here. And there's walking trails on the backside in here, but they've had houses closed in here at 450 way back in the day, and they have also closed up to 2.95 million. So that's a huge range, but the median is $1 million. So if that's not really your price point, if that's not what you're looking for right now, I would say hop out of this video, go check out the video I just made before this one. That's if you like the style of these houses. Some people don't like how close they are for the price they're paying, but this is all about location. Super close to Grandscape Shopping, super close to the tollway. You can get to everywhere really quick. You're only about 18-20 miles north of downtown Dallas, so if you want to go down there, catch a Mavs game, catch a Stars game, it won't be too difficult to get to. Let me roll up my window so that there's no crazy access noise. And then they have like a river that runs through the back in some areas, so some of the houses are going to be backed up to where you have no neighbor, which provides you with really good privacy. And some people are going to, be a little bit closer. But I will say the houses have a lot more front yard here, and they also have 3-car garages. So maybe this is going to be more of your neighborhood if you have a bigger family. But this neighborhood also is a lot more hilly. The HOA as well is also higher than that previous neighborhood. Annually, it's $1,200 in here. And then the typical house is about 3,000 to 5,000 square feet. And that's also going to work back into the price, right? So the other neighborhood had a little bit smaller houses, so that's going to drive that price down. But this neighborhood has, on the low end, it's already a really big house. The nice little Ferrari chilling out in the front. I'll feel that. Sure, a lot of neighbors in here are driving pretty nice cars. This is over by Legacy West. If you haven't been to Legacy West, go check it out on like a Saturday night. If you're a real car enthusiast like me, go check it out. You'll see some awesome. I was gonna say whips. I paused for a second, and I was gonna say you'll see some awesome whips, but in my head it didn't really sound cool. It sounded a little awkward. So, anyways, yeah, you'll see some awesome cars there. Whips, or you see some whips. Go check out some cool whips at Legacy West. Oh, check out this one. Got the stucco Mediterranean style. But as you can see, this neighborhood compared to that last one, Kings Ridge, a lot bigger of a front yard. Looks like this one's a little bit smaller of a front yard, so just kind of depending on the house in here. But it does look like you're going to have some options. This place is a 150-acre community, so you could say like this is an original. This is like one of the OG master plan communities. Not really master plan, but like really big community. Here's their amenity center right here. Little pool area. Like I said, this also reminds me of the Avignon over off Windhaven. That's another close place. I also referred that to in my last video. But a lot of cul-de-sacs, and only a couple entry points into the neighborhood. But really not too difficult to get out. They built it pretty nice. Some of these houses are going to be big enough for a pool, kind of like that last neighborhood, Kings Ridge. Some of them are not. There are a lot older houses in here, like back from 2005. But you can kind of tell the difference between some of these neighborhoods. Like I would say we're out in like the middle-aged section of the neighborhood. The first section we went into was the newest part. to get into a couple of these neighborhoods because they're really cool, because they're more custom looking. I just don't want to show you guys the same builders over and over within the same neighborhoods. If that's what y'all want, that's awesome, but I thought I'd show like more custom build stuff, give you guys some ideas over what you guys could do within these neighborhoods. I don't know, maybe you see some of the houses out here in Dallas and you've watched some of my videos and seen a house with something on it, or some characteristic, and been like, oh yeah, I could use that, or I don't like that, or maybe that's weird, or maybe you have some of the same opinions as me, or maybe you don't. So here's some of the bigger houses on the end right here. And some houses in here have like gated up entryways, but you can tell, look guys, the houses here, the trees are awesome. Like they really are something else. On the first part of the neighborhood I went into, trees were kind of smaller, but on this back side, on the older side, really cool, some of these houses with the growth in the trees. And I know that it's, for some people, that is a really big deal. I've worked with some people that one of their main focuses was that they wanted grown out trees. They wanted to, you know, look at this tree. Wow, that's a nice tree. The next one's kind of whatever, but that's a nice tree right there. So yeah, I don't know, everyone's kind of into their own thing, right? Some people are into trees, some people are into doors. I don't know. Whatever you're into. I don't judge. Wow, and then it looks like that house is pretty grand right there. Back on the other side, exiting right now. So that's gonna do it for Shoal Creek. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Great location, over by Grandscape, over by Topgolf, any of those areas. You're like 10 minutes away from the Stonebriar Mall as well. And that's one of the reasons that this is a highly priced neighborhood. Really nice custom built homes, but also in a good location, and great schools. Leave a comment down below if you got any other questions. Go visit my link tree, connect with me if you're thinking of buying, selling around here, want to work with some of you guys. Already been talking with a couple people who are planning on buying in the later part of February, March, so that's awesome. And then yeah, if you guys want to go on a tour, let me know. Go on a tour. Appreciate you guys watching. Peace. Thanks for checking out my channel and watching that video. I got more videos floating around here. If you're in the market to buy or sell real estate in the DFW area, contact me, Daniel, at the Home Expert Team. I will be happy to answer any of your questions. Besides that, bye.